All right, guys, I'm so sorry. This is literally just super last minute. The Critics' Choice Awards literally just ended, but the winners were just announced, and I didn't want to wait until tomorrow to talk about them, so we're gonna talk about them right now. Oh my god! All I have to say is, oh my god! Like, I have no words. I have no words to describe how absolutely crazy tonight was. Absolutely bananas. We're gonna get into all the bananas stuff that happened. But before I get into this, please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think of this live stream. This was tonight. I have no words to describe tonight, other than it was crazy. But we're gonna start how we start everything. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna go over all the movie awards in the order in which they were announced. I'm going to say what I predicted to win and then what actually won. All right, so our first film category of the evening was for Best Ensemble, and I predicted that Hold on, let me get my screen up. Yeah, I'll share my screen. I'm still a little bit like shaken by tonight, but so yeah, I said Conclave would win Ensemble, and it did. Conclave won Best Ensemble. Pretty good winner. The acting in that movie is very great. Will it win SAG? We don't know. Maybe win SAG. Maybe they go with Wicked. Maybe they go with Emilio Perez. We don't know. Maybe they still go with Anora. We'll see. But Conclave won Ensemble. I knew they would do this. It seemed pretty in line with what they went for. They went for like Belfast and Trial of Chicago 7. What did they go for last year? Last year was Oppenheimer. That also won SAG. Year before that was Glass Onion. Then Belfast. Then Trial. Then Irishman. Yeah. And then before that was The Favorite. But yeah, I predicted that Conclave would win Ensemble, and it did. So yeah. Our next category was Best Animated Feature. Best Animated Feature. I predicted that The Wild Robot would win, and it did. The Wild Robot won. Pretty straightforward. I knew they weren't going to go for Flow. I knew they would go for The Wild Robot. This category is still a race. It could be Flow or it could be The Wild Robot. I don't think it's gonna be Wallace and Gromit. If that one's BAFTA, I think I'm just gonna say The Wild Robot. If Flow wins BAFTA, I'm gonna say Flow wins the Academy Award because we know they're both gonna win at the Annies, and we know The Wild Robot's gonna win PGA. So yeah, Wild Robot won Critics' Choice. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully, Chris Sanders wins his Oscar. He's on his 4th nomination. He's such a legendary director in the animation community, and it would be great for him to finally win an Oscar. Supporting actress, I predicted Zoe Saldana would win, and she did. I think she's winning the Oscar pretty easily now. SAG, she might even still win SAG, and SAG this year is actually after Oscar voting ends. So we talked about all this years, though SAG going last is really going to impact. It's not even going to because voting is already going to be over at that point. So I think Zoe Saldana wins BAFTA. She's going to win BAFTA. She already has Globe's Critics' Choice. I think she's winning. It's easy. Even if Grande still wins SAG, it still wouldn't mean much. I wanted Grande to win this so the category would be more competitive. I also think she gives the better performance. But I just accepted that it's just going to be Saldana at the Oscars. Our next category was Best Supporting Actor. I predicted that Kieran Culkin would win, and he did. So yeah, he's winning the Oscar. BAFTA, we'll see if they pull anything weird, but if they don't, it'll just be over. It's just gonna be Kieran Culkin. He's gonna win SAG too. It's over. I don't even know who the runner-up would be. If BAFTA, who would BAFTA go with? I think they do Guy Pearce. Maybe they can do Yoruba off, or maybe they could do Edward Norton. But I think we're just looking for people. Maybe Kieran Culkin just went to the BAFTA after all. Yeah, so far I'm 4 for 4 with the film awards. What can possibly go wrong? A lot can go wrong. All right, Best Cinematography, I predicted The Brutalist, and it was Nosferatu. Nosferatu has been doing very well at these Critics Awards, so I'm not too surprised, but I still went with The Brutalist. If Nosferatu wins ASC, I'll consider it can maybe win the Oscar, but if The Brutalist still takes ASC, I think The Brutalist is pretty easily going to win BAFTA. And if that wins ASC, I think it'll just still be The Brutalist. This probably doesn't mean too much. But it's a cool one from the trailers. It looks like a visually stunning movie. The Brutalist looks stunning too from the trailers. Best young actor actress, I predicted Isaac Wong for Dee Dee, and it went to Macy Stella from My Old Ass. Also not surprising to me. I mean, I knew she had a shot. I knew critics were really liking that movie. So, yeah. No people are watching, but this was literally just super last minute, so I understand why. Best editing I predicted Challengers, and it was Challengers. Okay. This is one of the weird things. Challengers is not nominated at the Academy Awards, so it can't win there. Whatever wins the BAFTA is going to be my pick to win the Oscar. I mean, unless it's Dune 2, but Dune 1 didn't even win there, so I think it'll be Conclave or Amelie Perez there. We'll see. Next we have Best Comedy. I predicted A Real Pain would win, and it did. Something else won too. Deadpool and Wolverine won. It was a good old tie. The Critics' Choice brought back their ties this year. I'm glad it wasn't in a big category like Best Actress or Best. There was a tie in Best Actress and Director. There was a tie in Best Director too, years ago. Best Actress, I remember Glenn Close and Lady Gaga tied. Best Director, I remember Sam Mendes and Bong Joon-ho tied. There are no ties in those categories this year. Spoiler alert. But yeah, there was a tie in Best Comedy. I hate these ties. I think they're stupid. Just pick one movie. But hey, I still got it because I said A Real Pain. All right, next we have Best Foreign Language Film, which I predicted Amelie Perez, and it was Amelie Perez. Oh my God, so predictable. Amelie Perez is probably winning the Oscar. Wait, no, I can't say that with such certainty. Maybe I'm Still Here can sneak up and take it. I think it's going to be hard to call, though, because Amelie Perez has this. It has the Globe. It's going to win BAFTA, too. I mean, BAFTA ate that movie up. So, like, all the precursors are going to be pointing towards Amelie Perez. So I'm just going to say Amelie Perez wins the Oscar. Maybe I'm Still Here has a shot, though, especially with all the bad publicity that Amelie Perez has, with Carlos Sofia Gascon's absolutely horrific tweets resurfacing. But I don't think that's going to hurt Zoe Saldana. It's not going to hurt in song. I don't really know if it's going to hurt here either. But maybe the Brazilian army is so strong, you don't want to piss off those Brazilians. Maybe I'm Still Here still wins. I think at the end of the day, I'm just going to play it safe and say Amelie Perez wins, though. All right, Best Original Screenplay. Okay, this is where we had to start talking. So I predicted that Sean Baker would win for Anora, and it ended up being The Substance. At this moment, I think we are all going, Anora's cooked. Anora's cooked. Anora's not winning anything. This was a crazy win. I mean, it's even more crazy now, considering what happened, what has happened. But like, that was an insane win. When that happened, I was like, what is BAFTA gonna do? Because The Substance isn't at WGA, so it's probably just gonna be Anora or maybe A Real Pain there. But I still think they're gonna do Anora at WGA. But like, Substance was not eligible there. But it's at BAFTA. We'll see what BAFTA goes for. The Substance. If The Substance wins BAFTA, I'm gonna say that wins the Oscar. I'm gonna say. But for now, I'm sticking with Anora. But The Substance, because if The Substance can win without even being nominated for Best Film, that's very good for it, I would say. Yeah, The Substance won. Best Screenplay. Interesting win. Best Score went to... I predicted that Challengers would win, and it did. Another category it's not nominated for at the Oscars. Challengers is basically First Man. It won editing and score here. It won score at the Golden Globes. Not nominated for either of those categories at the Oscars. It's First Man. But yeah, Challengers won score. I knew they were going to do that. It's been Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross have been winning all the score awards this season. The only one they can't win is the Oscars and the BAFTAs. They weren't even longlisted at the BAFTAs. So whatever wins the BAFTA is going to be my pick to win the Oscar. I think it could be The Brutalist. Maybe it could be Amelie Perez, and I'll make them upset, but yeah. Wait, why is Adapted not here? Because Adapted and Original were presented back to back. I remember. We'll see if it's still there, but hold on. Best Visual Effects, I predicted that Dune 2 would win, and it did. Predictable. It's going to win the Oscar. It's going to win everything. Easy. Best Hair and Makeup, I predicted that The Substance would win. And it did. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, guys. It's gonna get more crazy. Right now, it's just predictable land. Best costume design, I predicted it would be Wicked, and it was Wicked. Wicked's winning everywhere. Best production design, I predicted it would be Wicked. Surprise, Wicked won. Wicked's winning production design. Unless BAFTA screws something up and goes with the Brutalist, but I don't think they're going to. I think we're going to go with Wicked. Best song was El Mal from Amelia Perez. El Mal's winning the Oscar. It has this and Golden Globe. Carlos Sofia Gascon won a Critics' Choice Award. Woo! Yay! We get to award such a horrible human being like her. She wouldn't be able to win the Oscar because she's not credited. She's not she's not credited for the nomination. It'd be Clement Ducal, Camille, and Jacques Audiard winning the Oscar. But yeah, that song is ass. Doesn't deserve to win. That category in this year is pretty sad though. That's why they got rid of all the song performances and are doing Wicked songs instead. Best adapted screenplay, I predicted Conclave. It was Conclave. Conclave's winning the Oscar. It already won the Golden Globe in a single screenplay category. It's winning BAFTA. Can't win WGA because it's not nominated, but it's winning the Oscar. Easy. Best director. This is where we have to start talking. I predicted that Brady Corbet would win for The Brutalist. Who does it go to? Not Brady Corbet, not Sean Baker, not Jacques Audiard, not Coralie Farjat, but John M. Chu for Wicked. Not even nominated at the Oscars, not even nominated at the Directors Guild, not even longlisted at BAFTA. I don't even think he was longlisted at BAFTA. And he wins here. And it's crazy because they never really throw curveballs like this in the category. I mean, to be fair, these were voted on before the Oscar nominations were announced. So if that happened before Oscar nominations, I would have been less surprised. But we know he's not even nominated at the Academy Awards, and the fact that Wicked, we'll get to Best Picture. When Wicked won this, I was like, okay, it's just winning Best Picture because why else would John M. Chu win if they're not giving it Best Picture? It's gonna win Picture, and I was like, okay, well, the fact that Grande still lost means she's cooked. But yeah, they're still gonna give Wicked Picture then, because why would he win if Wicked's not winning Picture? That's what was going through my mind. I was like, okay, The Brutal's probably not winning Actor then. They're probably just gonna go with Ralph Fiennes or Timothée Chalamet. So we'll see if those ultimately happen. But yeah, Best Actress, I predicted that Demi Moore would win, and she did. I think at that moment I was like, okay, the runner-up Cynthia Erivo. I mean, but nonetheless, Demi Moore still won. She gave an amazing speech. She's winning the Oscar. It's obvious. It's goodbye. It's easy. Is the runner-up for the Oscar Fernanda Torres? Mikey Madison's just not winning. Mikey Madison's not winning. The runner-up, I'd say the runner-up is Fernanda Torres, maybe. Maybe Cynthia Erivo come with SAG or something. We know they like Wicked. Yeah, but SAG's after Oscar win. I'd say maybe Mikey Madison might be number 4. Her and Erivo might be in. Well, I don't think Torres is really going to win. I think Demi Moore is just obviously winning. She's going to win SAG. We know she's winning SAG. She's probably going to win BAFTA too, I think. Even though the movie's not nominated for Best Film, I still think she's going to win the BAFTA. I think it's going to be a clean sweep for Demi Moore. All right, Best Actor. I predicted that Adrien Brody would win. At this moment in the ceremony, I was like, okay, it's not going to be him. The Brutalist hasn't won a single award. They're going to go with Timmy, or they're going to go with Ralph Fiennes. And because this show was such nonsense at the time, I was like, okay, it's just because nothing matters anymore. I'm going to say, you know what, Ralph Fiennes. So my official prediction was Adrien Brody, but my last minute, I was feeling that it was going to be Ralph Fiennes, and I was going to be wrong. However, Adrien Brody still wins, and my prediction still ends up being right. I think the fact that he won here, while the Brutalist didn't win a single other award, spoiler, it didn't win Best Picture. It did not win that. Means that I think that's very good. I think Timmy's still gonna win SAG because they loved The Complete Unknown. They hated the Brutalist. However, SAG's after Oscar voting. That still might not even matter because I think Adrien Brody's gonna win the BAFTA. If Ralph Fiennes wins BAFTA, then we could talk. Then maybe Timmy. Well, Timothée Chalamet can maybe win BAFTA too, but whoever wins BAFTA is going to be who everyone's picked to win the Oscar, I feel. And I think it's going to be Adrien Brody. He He already has Globe. He already has Critics' Choice. If he just wins BAFTA, I think it's gonna be done. I think it's gonna be him. I would be surprised if he won SAG because they hated The Brutalist. I think SAG is just gonna be Timmy. Maybe it's Ralph Fiennes or something, but I think it's just gonna be Timothy Chalamet. And then Best Picture. At this moment in the ceremony, so I predicted that The Brutalist wouldn't win. I initially had Anora, but I switched to The Brutalist last minute. But at this moment in the ceremony, it's like, okay, none of those two are winning. I was between Wicked, Amelia Perez, and Conclave. I said Wicked. My last minute gut feeling was Wicked because that one director. But I was like, okay, maybe it could be Conclave. I mean, Conclave, they loved it. Maybe it could be Amelia Perez and just piss me off. However, they go with Anora. Anora doesn't win a single other award tonight. Doesn't win Screenplay. Doesn't win Director. Doesn't win Best Actress. Still wins Best Picture. And I'm like, what the hell was that then? Why did they give John M. Chu Best Director if Wicked's not even winning Picture? Like, why would he still win? He's not even nominated at the Academy Awards. I was like, okay, well, Demi Moore winning while Anora still wins is like, okay, but like The Substance still winning Screenplay. I was like, okay, I was close to moving The Substance out front for Screenplay before Anora won Picture. But now that Anora won Picture, I think it could win the Oscar again. I think it might win PGA. Sean Baker might win DGA. Might win WGA. Maybe even win SAG Ensemble. I'm gonna say if Anora wins Best Picture, I think it still wins Screenplay. And BAFTA nominated Anora for Best Film too. They didn't nominate The Substance for Best Film. Maybe The Substance winning here is like when Little Women won Screenplay or something. I mean, it kind of gave me those Get Out, Promising Young Woman vibes, but like maybe not. Maybe it's still Anora. Also, I think Sean Baker might win Director at the Academy Awards if he wins DGA, because like Corbett is gonna have Globe BAFTA. I feel like no. Here's Corbett wins Globe. John Chu has Critics' Choice. What if Sean Baker wins DGA and Jacques Audiard wins BAFTA? A different one at every single place. I don't know who I would go with at that point. Maybe whatever that was winning Picture. Well, I don't think Wicked's winning Picture, so I'm gonna go with John. Well, John Chu's not even nominated for the Oscar. So like, but whatever I thought was winning Picture, I would say at that point I would probably predict Anora, so I'd say Sean Baker. So. Say Anora wins Picture, Director, Screenplay at the Academy Awards. Maybe Corbett can come back, but like that Critics' Choice loss over John M. Chu, like whoever wins DGA is gonna be my prediction to win Director at the Academy Awards. By the way, whoever wins DGA, and my current gut feeling is that's gonna be Sean Baker. I'm gonna say he wins Director at the Oscars. My current predictions in the acting categories are Brody, Demi Moore, Kieran Culkin, Zoe Saldana. Those were my predictions before Critics' Choice. Nothing's changed. Screenplay still Anora and Conclave. I do have my eye out for The Substance, an original, but I'm still gonna stick with Anora. I want to see if something happens at BAFTA first. Any tech change wins? No, I think all my techs are pretty much the same. I had The Brutalist for a little bit. But now I'm moving back to Anora for Best Picture. That's pretty much all I have to say. That's pretty much everything I have to say. I'm not really changing much else other than like I think Anora is still winning Picture. The one change I think Sean Baker's winning Director over Brady Corbet. Although I still want to leave that up for whoever wins DGA. Like whoever wins DGA is going to be my pick to win the Academy Award. I think Corbet's going to win BAFTA. Corbett or Jacques Audiard. I don't think they're going to do Sean Baker. But if Baker still wins DGA, I'm going to say he wins. Because I think Anora's winning Picture. So I think it'll just depend on whatever's winning Picture on Director. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. The one person watching, thank you so much. This was very last minute, I know, but I had to get this out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Next up, tomorrow, PGA and DGA. I'm probably going to have a video for that on Monday because Sunday's the Super Bowl. And the winners will probably be announced late on Saturday, so I probably won't be able to get out then. And I'm not going to feel like doing it on Sunday because it's going to be the Super Bowl. I don't want to make anyone like watch me while the Super Bowl's happening, you know. Hate both teams in the Super Bowl. Hate the Chiefs. Hate the Eagles. Probably still want the Eagles because Saquon Barkley, and I despise the Chiefs with a burning passion. But hey, Kendrick's gonna cook. Kendrick's gonna cook. So on Monday we'll have DGA PGA winner recap, and that'll be it. And and the rest of everything else we'll just have to see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.